All right, the hour is rolled over. Let's jump headlong back into NieR Automata Lama Dama Ding Dong. I think that's how that goes. We had 28C, unacceptable. Irredeemable, actually. It rained and winded here yesterday, but only once. The first time for the entire year. Disgusting. Give me my goddamn monsoon rains. That's what I want. I want the kind that, like, sweeps people into storm drains, you know? Not while I'm out there, though. When I'm safe inside. That's when I want it. Hey, Ark, welcome. Biblio. James. Are you naming Final Fantasy Tactics secret teammates and main characters of Silent Hill? Are we doing that? Throws pail in a storm drain. It's heavy rain time. Nah, I'd get Pennywised. So, okay. Welcome back, everybody, to NieR Automata. Last time, we succeeded in beating up Jackass's challenges effortlessly. I didn't even have to try multiple times or anything. You know, we fought a big dude. He was very big, and he changed the topography of the entire city ruins. And then, Jackass offered us, if you can believe it, a mackerel, which we ate. Instantly, no questions asked. It's a mackerel. And we died. Apparently, the oil in mackerel congeals the fluid, android fluid, and it gums them up and kills them. You like her boob window? You're welcome. So we're not going to do that again. We are going to take the mackerel, though. We're just going to keep it in our inventory and never talk about this again. We met Adam and Eve, the gay couple. He's like a Minecraft YouTuber or a Smash Bros. Well, I hope we're not talking about me. If we're talking about me, we're going to have problems. Pennywise doesn't want me? I don't know. He went after that guy at the beginning of one of the movies. Who are we talking about? I don't know what's going on anymore. Holy mackerel! Air conditioning should be a basic human right. I feel so bad for the kids in school right now. Also, hi. Hey, Corvax, welcome. I agree. I don't have air conditioning, and I feel like I'm being absolutely boot-on-necked out here about it. Me to a Costco triple chunk chocolate cookie. Hungry. Pennywise goes after children, black people, and gay people. Well, I'm at least, like, 2 of those, so... Oh yeah, I still have to give you that stupid fish. So this thing is called a mackerel, and apparently eating it has a horrible effect on androids. I'd love to see what it does, so go ahead and chow down. Don't blame me if you die, though. Yeah, I'm not going to do that this time, though, jackass. Ha, I bet someone's here to try out my new combat wonder drug. I was wondering about that, actually. We're all fucked then. In the last week of gay month, right? It's always like that. People shouldn't pay for heat, water, rent, healthcare, or food. I agree. I've already handed it out to a few folks, and man, is it ever popular. One taste and you're hooked for life. And yeah, it sounds bad when I say it like that, but your YorHa buddies don't seem to mind. Sure, there are some side effects, like a horrifying, destabilizing effect on one's psyche, but none of that should be a problem for a combat-focused model like you. Anyway, the first round's on me. Check it out and let me know what you think. Alright, so it's E-drug. Good to know. If you want more, go visit the YorHa unit at the oil field in the desert. She was asking for the recipe, so I'm sure she's cooking up a stash of her own. Okay. Pale ex-jackass? I don't know about all that. Also, I'm going to be big mad for a moment. I've sent in 3 referrals for a psychiatrist since January, and I still haven't heard a peep, and I had really bad mental breakdown, and I don't know what to do about it. Honestly, like, I feel like Alberta's system sucks. And I feel like Calgary's system sucks the least, and you don't live there, which sucks. I feel really bad about it, because, like, mental health resources are kind of difficult for me, too. And this is where they all are, so... Jackass selling meth out here? Pretty much. The scholars have taken a recess from the NieR VODs, but I do have some other stuff I've learned. 1, I've played a cool mod of Breath of Fire that did a retranslation. Dope. Adds a less racist dank and made the fusion debo more useful. Cool. Misfortune Ramirez Hernandez has taught me Yikes Forever. Were you watching those VODs, or did you play Little Misfortune? Donkey Kong Bonanza, looking really good. I'm pretty excited to pull up the earth and smack things with it, for sure. Accessing mental health care is a mess. It is. Just like my first attempt at that sentence. Alberta, get your stuff together. Alberta's too busy trying to, like, separate from the union or whatever. Because that worked out so well for the last guys who wanted it. What am I doing right now? Right now, there's a little one of these in the desert. And is this the oil field? It is. I want to stop at both of these places. Possibly for rewards. Possibly to watch more Machine Lifeforms bang it out. I mean, the sky's the limit out here. And Disaster Report. Little Misfortune made me cry a lot. It's a sweet game. My favorite Pale Voyager VODs are the Little Nightmares 1 and 2 ones, if you haven't watched that. Whenever I think about the Little Nightmare VODs, the Little Nightmare stream, I think of that first one where I had the crank, and I had it on a box, and then I jumped on the box, and it sent the crank careening back into the sludge, so I had to lower the level again, and it destroyed my will to live for 3.8 minutes. That's what I think about. Alberta's also busy trying to set a new measles high score, right? We suck. Yeah, we made fun of Quebec for forever just to say we are separating too. Right? The worst. Started the VODs of Misfortune. Awesome, dude. I hope you like them. It's a really early one. I think Little Misfortune might be like the third or fourth game I ever streamed. Possibly. It's up there. Started the VODs of Misfortune. I read that already. But I'm still glad that you did it. You clipped that? Awesome. I remember clips. Clips were nice. They were nice before Twitch made them harder to do. I bullied Pale into playing Little Misfortune. That's true. There's actually a lot of stream games in our catalog that are Sly's fault. Like, in a good way. But, you know, still her fault. There was a time I had an artist making badges for me. Those were the days.
Is this a pod?
Hypothesis. The owner discarded this pod and left it in safe mode. Motives unknown.
Why was it abandoned? Pod, reactivate it for me. If it's usable, try to overwrite the original owner with my ID.
Activation complete. Access granted. Previous owner ID successfully overwritten. Special weaponry now available.
Well, I got 2 pods now, Jazz. I can't be stopped. Welcome to the stream. We're going to pet the new pod.
Regular intervals appreciated.
Come on, one more.
Report. No damage detected.
One more.
Gratitude confirmed. Your affinity with this pod has risen.
Perfect. All right, so we got 2 pods now. They can't both be out at the same time because they're shy. But we have them, and that's got to count for something, you know. Meow. Okay, so we're going to go to the oil field, the old oil field of old, I guess. And Gratitude Confirmed is my favorite. It's a pretty nice one. It's not bad. There's supposedly a YorHa unit here out, like, cooking more meth, and I'd like to know about that, but I'm not really seeing... Maybe they only show up when I've run out of E-drugs? Hang on, let's take a look at our E-drugs and consider them for just a moment. Where are they? Where are my drugs? Here we go. Disrupts auditory and visual feed for 30 seconds while generating other random effects. Well, if that doesn't just sound like the most fun, let's give it a go. Just for the one time. Oh. Oh, that's delightful. Well, I think we have a, I think we have a quest to do elsewhere. So I guess we're just gonna run it. Hey, White Oak, popping in to say hello, hi, and wish a good stream. Thank you so much. It's off to an okay start. These are some good drugs, right? This is basically what Pale's computer can run. That's accurate. I think if I were to stream this game, I would have to be popping E-drugs 24/7 just to get it to run. We have chiptunes. Why hasn't anyone made a Game Boy D-make of this game anyway? Yoko Taro keeps slapping them down for their hubris. Am I wrong? Oh, there's nothing even over there. I'm like positively goose-pilled right now. Okay, well shit. I guess we're just gonna leave then. Maybe I should go back to the oil field where I belong. Yeah, I'm gonna do that so I can fast travel. That sounds about right. The Game Boy could sure use more open-ended RPGs. That's true. I was watching a video. I am Albertan. It's my cross to bear. I was watching a video talking about underrated gems on the PS2. And they listed some admittedly underrated PS2 games, but left out ones that I thought were more worthy than what was on offer. There were some pretty decent ones. Like, if I'm not mistaken, there was Breath of Fire, Dragon Quarter, Shadow Hearts, Covenant, Steambot Chronicles, Dark Cloud 2, Jade Cocoon 2, Ark the Lad, Spirit of Twilight, I think was the name of the game. Tulip was not there. Manichemia was there, and so was Atelier Iris 2 as well. Let's see. I think I want to be here. Possibly? Yeah, there's like a big circle there. Steambot Chronicles, also known as Bumpy Trot. I think that was probably the most deserving to be there. But games that weren't there were games like Legend of Legaia 2, or Magna Carta, or... oh yeah, Suikoden 5 was on there as well. I don't really... I feel like putting Suikoden, Wild Arms... what's the other one that's like them? I feel like putting those on a list is like... It's too easy. Like, people have heard of those. I gave Magna Carta to a friend because I'm the best.
2B.
Oh.
Come in, 2B.
2B here.
The monitoring signal from the new access point has gone silent. I'm sending you the positional data. Please investigate the site as soon as possible.
Understood.
I will. I guess we have new chops. Magna Carta reference. Yeah, dude, I know stuff. I know games. I know about them. I have about them. I'm dialed in. I've heard of but never played Magna Carta. It's a bit of a mess. Magna Carta 2 is a little bit more accessible. There's Big Booba on the Magna Carta cover. That's why I bought it. True. Hey, you're with YorHa, right? Look, I know this is a bit out of the blue, but can you help me? I've got something of an emergency on my hands. It seems that some Machine Lifeforms have stolen several plug-in chips containing classified data. If they realize what they have, we're going to be in big trouble. You have to help me get them back. Yeah, I'll just get the box. Would you like that? I'll get the box. You guys don't even have to redeem anything. It's on the house. You know? I'll just come out here with Magna Carta. Goodness me. But, you know, I feel like Digital Devil Saga 1 or 2 should have gone on that list. Chaos Wars was also good for the dub. Our definitions of good are quite different. Though I almost got that game just because it has Saknoth characters in it. But yeah, the dude just like pulled family members and random people off the street. Okay, so let's give this a go. I think the ring light is going to blare this out, so I'll turn it off. Actually, no, this is looking okay. But now the mask is like fighting it. I'll just spin it at you. Does that help? No, that makes it worse. Okay, yeah. So this is Magna Carta. There you go, guys. Let me get back into my shroud. What is a Saknoth? Saknoth is the company that made Shadow Hearts and Kodelka. I bought it because it was $10 new from GameStop. I think it was a GameStop exclusive also. Was the other problem with it. Jeez Louise, meow. Alright, yeah, let's lend a hand. Thanks. I have to track down a total of 3 plug-in chips. I'll go ahead and send you the signal code so you can track them. They're all located somewhere in this city, so hopefully it won't take too long. Yeah, it's unfortunate that you're an NPC, which means you can't actually move, so you couldn't possibly get them yourself.
Alert. Signal code detected for missing plug-in chip. Marking approximate location.
Rest in
on
peace,
map.
Wraith's spine, right? Rest in peace, Shadow Hearts. You also deserve to come to the PSN store. I agree. So is Tulip. $10 new. Best deal. I wish that I had that physical. I only have it digital, which is my least favorite of the two options. Saying Wreath like Keith. Is that what I did?
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Oh, we got email. Well, we can't check it right now because we got little Glanderson boopers here trying to boop us with their glands. It's what you would do? Well, I'm determined. Do you deliberately take fall damage as a joke? Yes.
Requested material
No.
obtained.
I'll tell you what's going on, all right? I'll give you the down low. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring Night Rain, and that game has no fall damage at all. Pale's just very mentally unwell, even in video games. Also true. Yeah, I'm having a pretty rough one. You know, I put on like a pretty goofy facade, but the mentals have been bad. Like, probably worse than ever. Maybe Onion Games will finally re-release Tulip and Rule of Rose. I think definitely Rule of Rose needs to get some kind of a remaster or something, just because it got such an unfair shake the first time around. Like, absolute bullshit timing. And I don't mean like the timing window of it coming out. I mean like when someone is on one, right? Like absolute dog-ass timing. With the unfair reports of the content that one could expect in Rule of Rose. Like they accuse the game of like having what was it, like child abuse? I mean that's true, it does. Lesbian relationships. Oh right, no, they said it depicted a child being buried alive. That's what they said. Which isn't true. Not only is Jennifer not buried alive, she's merely transported to another location in a coffin. She's not a child. She's 19. Which, if you ask me now, on the verge of turning 40, whether 19 is a child, I would say abso-fucking-lutely, get it away from me. But also,
Signal code detected.
I understand that the law
He is
disagrees.
likely in the possession of a machine life form.
So, you know. We also got a second
Requested
plug-in chip.
obtained.
For those paying attention. Oh, so it's like $200 now. I'm glad I got my copy early. $200? Where? Where do you live? Rule of Rose is worth like $1,000. Pale bragging that he's not a Minecraft YouTuber be like, true? I wish I was a Minecraft YouTuber. Minecraft needs to partner with Suikoden 3. That's what needs to happen. For me, personally. Yeah, Rule of Rose complete in box is like anywhere between $800 and $1,000. You know, it's a pretty spicy one. So I think it should get a digital re-release, just based on that. You know, forget all the other legitimate reasons that it deserves one. You sold yours for $800? I remember that. Ha! Stupid. Dumbo. Didn't you know there's fall damage in this game? 780 profit. Oh, because you paid $20 for it initially? I don't need Jesus Christ. I guess we're not having this fight on the roof. I don't need complete games. I've not been allowed to have a manual in 20 years. It's rough out on these streets. I'm having, like, kind of an issue with Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 on the PS4. I found them relatively cheap on, like, a brick-and-mortar retro game store based out of Quebec. And they were selling them for like $45 each, new, which
Requested plug-in chip obtained.
should be some kind of an indicator.
Plug-in chip are unusual.
Oh?
This chip is a model used exclusively by YorHa units.
I'll just hold that
There is
thought.
no reason for a non-YorHa android to possess it.
A YorHa-only chip?
Well, that's concerning. Yeah, they go for a bit more than $45. Complete in box, let alone new. So, I mean, like, I had chalked it up to maybe they just had a lot in inventory and they were trying to get rid of them. I don't really know. But I got them, and not only is, like, everything looks good. The disc looks good. The cases look good. One had, like, the disc holder mechanism, like, snapped in transit, but it looked fine. Everything looked fine. And then I took a closer look at the spines, and like the PS4 logo is like borderline indigo, like it's darker than the PS4 labels of my other games, and the font is like super different from Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4. And so I'm worrying that maybe I got rolled, but I don't really know. Because I've looked on eBay for other copies that show the spine. I even had one seller show me the spine on request, and they say they have the same font that I do. But then when I Google box arts, and I look up the box art for Trails of Cold Steel 2, the font is not the font I have. So, what the shit? I just don't know. I feel like being a collector post-COVID is a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare, because like people all over the place are just lying. I'm going to guess that maybe the pics you're seeing are pre-release box art. That's possible. You might be onto something there. For a little bit more context, Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 released on the PS3 and Vita. They didn't actually come out on the PS4, I think, until after Cold Steel 3. So maybe that has to do with why? I'm not terribly certain. Hey, Father Servo. Have you brought the required items? Here you go. Hey, I got that junk you wanted. Oh, that was a different gay. Hey, I got that junk you wanted. Sorry, I'm racist. I was doing a terrible impersonation of you guys because I'm racist. I'm 9S. Father Servo is the hardest character to get to in the game, so give Bale props. I did that on autopilot, too. I got that junk you wanted, every female rapper, right? Excellent. Now Father Servo can modify himself anew. Oh, God. When you return, he will be stronger than ever. Oh, I can't wait for that. I love my racist son, 9S. He's done a lot of growing, you know, mostly in the racism department. His racism has grown 3 times. It's quite a flex. So where in the shit, I guess, is the real question of the day. Because, you know, we have some side quests to do. That's basically unavoidable, right? But I don't want to just run around in circles either. I feel like there should be some kind of method to our madness. I will look the other way if 9S does a NieR January 6th. I mean, we are technically storming the capital right now, right? The city ruins? Father Servo's already ready. Fuck, man, he's quick. To be fair to 9S, he could be like 2 days old. Yeah. Yeah, possibly. He certainly doesn't benefit from having a static, linear experience of memory and time. That's for darn sure. The old him died, so probably. Oh my gosh! Is that pee-pee? No, it's not pee-pee. Okay, well, get me all excited for nothing. 9S is so weird because of how he treats machine life forms. You're right. How good of you to grace Father Servo with your presence once again. Such drive is admirable. Well then, do you care to witness the glories of this latest modification? Alright, let's fight someone way too strong. The Father Servo you knew has passed from this life, my child. Behold his latest incarnation. Oh, he just starts swinging, huh? Level 40! Oh, boy. Alright, let's hit him with the razzle and the dazzle. Where's my other guy? There he is. Take him out. Get him with the missiles. We're a bit underleveled. Oh, just a skosh. This might take forever. You might be right about that. I still don't really know a good way to level up. There doesn't seem to be one. For me. Oh my gosh. Bust into Atlas office. Gave me ports of the Persona 1 and 2. Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment PSP. I hope so. Why is... Oh, there we go. Okay. Wondering why the pod wasn't doing anything. Instead of Persona 6, I'd rather that. Yeah, I don't really want Persona 6. I'm fine with them just, like, remaking and re-releasing their existing catalog. Normally, I would complain about something like that. But I just really am tired of new Persona games. Does that make sense? I don't want anything else. I want SMT to go back to, like, making random spin-offs that aren't connected. crumbs. You know, Jazz, I think you might be right. I think this might be a little rich for our blood. Can I leave? I can't. I'm stuck here. Is my only alternative to die? I think Persona 5 turned out really lame, if I'm being honest. I think it's the weakest entry by far. I don't know. I feel like 4 and 5 are probably about equal to me. Just really tired of new Persona games. Persona hasn't had a new game in a decade. I mean, that's true. No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right about that. It's still too soon, though. A Persona 6 would be too soon. Jeez. We have a translation of SMT1 that is stuck on iPhone 5. Re-release that, too. I think basically, like, every game company that's had, like, a bop should just release their entire, like, every entry in the series in a single bundle, you know? And then just get it out of their system so they can make new stuff, with the exception of Atlas and Persona. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think I'm just gonna let him kill me. I think it's just a little spicy right now. Father Servo, I take my hat off to you. Okay. If you desire to test yourself anew, Father Servo is happy to oblige. My character's just walking by herself. Okay, well, that's out there waiting for us, you know, if we ever decide that we're a little bit more froggy than we currently are. Persona 5 style and the music are 10 out of 10, but the characters and the story were just weak compared to earlier games for me. I think, you know, it might be like your first Final Fantasy is your favorite Final Fantasy syndrome talking with me, but Persona 3 is probably my favorite one. Now I say that having not played the first 3 Personas, but, you know, it is what it is out here. Okay, so why did I mark this? Okay, that's why. There's a little UFO guy up there. That's cool. Yeah, so I'm to finish my story from earlier. I'm I'm part of a group of game collectors in Calgary on Facebook that I never post in or look at, and I think I might make a post asking about the spines for these games, just so I can get some peace. You know, because like where I'm at right now, I couldn't return these for a refund anyway. So I have them, and they work. You know, it would bother me. I didn't read any of that. It would just bother me if they're not legit. So this person wants to race. So I guess we're gonna do the first race. First time. The finish line is over there. For me, Persona 3 and Persona 2 are the same at 1. FF9 is the meanest trophy list in the world. I saw that. The jump rope, right? And the Excalibur 2, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. 5 is great because it's like a fucking adventure, like 1, but not stupid NES dumbery. Are we still talking about Persona? Uh-oh, that was a bad jump. We're gonna have to pull it together. We want to catch this dub. Oh, Final Fantasy? Nah. I win. I win the foot race. As the only one with feet. Zounds, you're fast. Although not fast, if you know what I mean. I mean, you still lost, bro. I'm excited to test your skills again, and next time we'll take things up a notch. Alright. Well, let's try it right now. Hello, hello, hello. Ready to challenge me again? Yeah. Wonderful. I knew you couldn't resist the thrill of the chase the moment I laid eyes on you. That's me. Now let's have a race that will make our very souls quiver with delight. The only flaw in FF5 is that it doesn't ever really open up and give me a reason to just wander around and slowly raise up my jobs. I've never actually finished FF5. The same thing happened to me in Final Fantasy V that happened to me in Digital Devil Saga. I'm an idiot. Basically what happened was, I got close to the end of the game, and the game opened up an optional super boss for me, and instead of moving on and beating the game and then coming back when I'm stronger, there are no parallels to what we're doing right now, by the way, I decided to just bash my head against the super boss over and over again, get frustrated, and put the game down. So, you know. you know. I think I'm the only one here who genuinely likes FF15. Jiff says, Sly, me and you both. I like 15 fine. Sly, that should that should make you pause a moment. All right, an excellent response. Yeah, I'm down to run again. Let's run again. I'm probably going to win this one too. For sure. Almost no chips to my name. I liked 15 fine. Yeah, I thought it was okay. Pale, you're supposed to beat Bahamut after finding the movers in the interdimensional. Oh no, it was Omega Weapon.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, let's go, baby. You're not gonna win this one. You couldn't. You couldn't win this one. I'm too fast. I'm also too handsome. You're gonna be too mad when you lose this race. Oh shit! I may have bitten off more than I could chew. Fuck. It's okay. We could still salvage this. We can still turn it around. Ah! All right, we'll come back. Come now, you cannot be serious. I know you can do this. I know it. Now get out there and give me everything you've got. All right, I'm just gonna run away. Honestly, I don't need this kind of static in my life, personally. We'll come back when we're a little bit faster. You can augment your speed in this game, so that's, something to do, something to think about. I like any game that has a boy that I like. True. I can't afford FF16, but it looked like FF but Game of Thrones. I mean, that's basically, yeah. that's about right. The race was like the one side quest I did not do the first time. Okay, Jazz. What, did you just happen to know that Father Servo was going to be level 40, or did you stick out the whole fight? Because you didn't have an audience to entertain. Which one was it? Get him with the missiles. We don't miss with the missiles. I think I missed everybody with those missiles, actually. You just did various servos later in the game. Where's your sense of I need to get all these dots to disappear from the map? You know? Okay, we've retrieved...
Alert. Incoming message from command.
Intel.
All units, be on the lookout for a missing YorHa in the city ruins.
Welcome to the stream, Darksided.
This unit was in possession of several plug-in chips that contain classified information. I need you to seek out whatever intel you can regarding their current whereabouts and status.
Roger.
I would never disappear
Chips with classified data, is it?
either of our dots. Hey, bud. Also Torgal? Torgal from The Last Remnant? Pale Dot Voyager? I don't think I've ever actually done that. I think I've always been Pale _ Voyager at the very least. Now let's see, where are we? This custom map marker doesn't make any sense anymore. Get out of here. So that's... Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll retrieve contradictory contraceptives out of the ether. I have The Last Remnant, but I haven't played it yet. I have a lot of mixed feelings about The Last Remnant. I've shared them before. I don't mind sharing them again, but I'm just letting you know. That's where I'm at with it. You're very easy to market to. We bought The Last Remnant and the other one, Infinite Undiscovery. Oh man, you really saved my bacon. I'll take those chips from you now. All right. Our operator told us not to, but here you go. Thank you. Oh, and I know this isn't much, but please take it. Wow, that's a lot. That's much. What do you mean? We even got a new pod program. Gravitar. I'm glad I can trust you guys. Next time we meet, I'll be sure to introduce you to my family. All right. Well, let's see about that pod program, why don't we? We can finally look at pod programs. All right, I want to give the missile one Gravitar. There we go. That'll set it apart. Settle its hash. Ignis says he found a new Gravitar. Right? There's apparently a quest down in the pit as well. So I guess we're basically just going to hummingbird from quest to quest this stream, and maybe make a little bit of story progress, just like last time. That's how it's going to be. Oh, it's those things again. I'd rather not. Let's take a look at these photos. Are you referring to Final Fantasy XV's multiplayer mode, Comrades? Oh my goodness. You're about to get gravitied, son. This is hurting me more than it's hurting you, actually, as it turns out. That sucks. Can I not missile these guys? Yeah, like... Get them with the missiles. Ow. These are impossible. Oops. Especially when I'm playing like this. It looks like an earthworm. Its worm dick is exposed. I can't even tell. Am I fighting 3 or 2 of them? Alright, fuck it. They're annoying. This is why I'm not leveling up. I have no patience. Fuck these guys.
We've got company. Looks like machines.
Made some friends.
Jamming signals detected from enemy units.
Yeah?
That's not good.
There you go. That's a little gravity for you. You can take that home. Your favorite DLC was the Arden DLC? That was basically just like Godzilla DLC, wasn't it? Like the whole thing, you just rampage through a city. It's the mechanical version of Earthworm Gim. That's true. Oh hey, we got one of those level up things. You love Godzilla? You might be connected. There's so many guys down here. Daddy, chill. Alright, I'm gonna get him with the dome. So apparently Death Stranding 2 is out, I guess, for people who got the digital deluxe edition. And it's more delivering packages, which I'm honestly kind of surprised about. I think there's more to it than that. But yeah. It's more delivering packages. So I guess it really will be another Strand-type game. Alright, did we get them all? Are they done? Are they toast? Was there any point to this? It was just cleaning up. Still waiting on
Enemy machine life
hearing about a
eliminated.
Raiden level
Access
plot
point
twist.
Return to functioning status.
Okay, well
Bunker to 2B.
we can fast
the
travel
signal
here
from
now.
the access point just came back online. Good job.
I have some information about that, Commander.
Go on.
The access point went offline because Machine Lifeforms were jamming it.
Which means they know that facility is one of our network terminals.
Yeah, but that's not all. While they knew it was connected to our network, they didn't try to destroy it. It's almost like they were trying to lay a trap.
Bye, 9S.
They're getting smarter
hi,
by the
9S.
day. Thank you. I'll be sure to share this with the Council of Humanity on the moon.
Understood.
Oh, okay, there was like a little reward for slapping those guys in the gums. Still not fighting these ones, though. They can absolutely pull it down and do one. Thought she said bunger and got excited. I have to come back to the Bug Snacks DLC, don't I? I've left you guys hanging forever. I've also left you hanging on Bloodborne's DLC. I'm the worst streamer ever. I'll be sure to share this information with management. Cyberpunk is 20 out of 10? Damn, high praise. You'd forgotten about the Bug Snacks DLC? Yeah, I still haven't even played it. I don't even know what it's about. I don't even know what you do in it. I'm like, not really a gamer anymore, you know? I just kind of play one on TV. So, that's the factory. So I guess let's stop off at the camp. At the Android camp. Bug Snacks DLC is pretty short. Bug Snacks is for free with my big PP PSN sub, and I don't know if I even want to try. Bug Snacks was a free PS5 game at launch, also, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even think you needed PS Plus for it. They were just giving it away. I just want Donkey Kong Bananarama. I can't believe you left Lady Maria hanging like that. I mean, she kind of prefers it, right? She needed a nap. I hated how the Muppet things looked so much. But that's all the characters. That's all of them. Is something wrong? You're from YorHa, right? I don't suppose you'd... The thing is, I recently came out on the losing end of a scuffle with some Machine Lifeforms. The battle ended up corrupting a portion of my memory, which is a serious pain, as I'm sure you can imagine. Take these photographs, for instance. I have no idea when they were taken or even what they are. I only know that they're important. Okay, so we've got the oil field in the desert, or is that an oasis? I think it might be an oasis. Yeah, I think it's an oasis. Disneyland, all my most cherished memories are in this part of the game. Did you say photos? And definitely a location we haven't been to before. I recognize that you're busy, but if you have the time to help me out, I'd appreciate it. You bet. Thank you so much. If you find the locations shown in any of these photos, please send me the coordinates. Hopefully that will help me recover my missing memories. We'll let you know if we find anything. Thank you. Alrighty. Another quest that we're not going to be able to finish yet. That's what I'm talking about.
These places look familiar. One looks like the amusement park, one looks like the desert, and one looks like the forest. Let's keep our eyes open next time we're in any of those areas.
We talking about Silent Hill F? I'm going to be picking that up also. You know what? Like, fuck. I don't know how to play my games, guys. Can someone help me? They keep coming out. And I haven't even played Silent Hill 2 remake yet. I haven't even played Alone in the Dark yet. I haven't even played Callisto Protocol yet. I haven't even played Returnal yet. I haven't even played... what to do? What to do? What's wrong? When do we go to a volcano? Me, tomorrow, if this keeps up. Silent Hill F Fatal Frame. I mean, you can skip Callisto from what I hear, but I own it already. Silent Hill 2 Remake is for Halloween, duh, fair. What's wrong? Maybe I can help you out. Say, you're from the Bunger, right? Well, turns out I have some packages that need transporting, but I can't get them out of storage. One of my superiors was in charge of it, but now I have to do it, and there's so much stuff that I can't possibly move it. Bunger. She's gonna have my head for this. I gotta get these packages for transport out of here. Think you can get the goods for me? Yeah. Please, just stop making me read. Great, thanks a million. Alright, so we've got my favorite side quest from Deadly Premonition.
Marking objects likely to be the targeted packages.
Pushing boxes.
I can't get them out like this. Ugh, better make a path first.
That's what every good game... Please just stop being a red dot on my map. That's basically where I'm at, yeah. Emotionally, mentally, physically, metaphysically. I wish games would stop giving an option to say no to new quests. Like, why would I ever say no? Just make me say yes. Well, what if you, like, talk to an NPC and they're like, I have a quest for you, but you have something pressing to do and you're not ready to take it yet? You know? Meta like Facebook? Exactly. You want me to play Catherine? I won't. I won't. I can't. It's not your fault. It's Catherine's fault. It's all box pushing. I can't fuck with it. You want to do all the box pushing for me? Well, then, I mean, I may as well just watch a Let's Play at that point, right? Yakuza should still let you refuse since Yakuza will just accost you on the street. That's true. You're good at it. You're doing it now. This is like for babies, though. This is the one for babies. And also, I'll have you know, I spent an hour sort of routing what I want to do for the stream, and this was part of it, and I didn't even get it on my first try. So, you know.
Okay, that should be all of the packages.
Catherine is box pushing under pressure. Yeah, that's even worse. Proposal. Head outside to deliver the goods to the client. Yes. Yes, please. Yes, please. Your abilities at puzzles continues to amaze. Look, I have some footage of me playing FBC Firebreak like some kind of a savant. You know? I don't know if that necessarily like combats what you just said, but it's out there. Miles the Wolfman, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Control! Can't control my bowels when Miles the Wolfman shows up. I'd just be shitting. Shitting and farting. Someone I know defended Vincent when I talked about Catherine and I wanted to throw her out the window. The point of the game is that he's the worst. That's sort of what I got from it too, yeah. You went and found everything? Talk about a lifesaver. You really need to organize your storage area. I could barely walk in there. Seriously, you need to clean that place up. I know. I'll take it up with my superior. Here's a little something for your trouble. Hey, a bunch of clumps and lumps and bumps. That was worth the price of admission for sure, absolutely. I know what all of that stuff is, and it's going to come in handy in just a minute. Just you wait. We got FF Crisis Core remake. What are the chances of getting Dirge of Cerberus remake? The fact that they put Dirge of Cerberus characters into remake makes me think they have to do something with Dirge of Cerberus, right? It would be weird if they didn't, right? You know what I'm saying? You feeling me on this one? We have some quests around the circus, but I still have PTSD from that place. So I think we're just going to go to Pascal's village, I think. And, uh-oh, what's this? Confidential intel. Never mind, we're taking a side trip. Taking a side trip right now. Let's see here. You better C-word your taint being dry. I'll do my best. I make no promises. I thought the point of Catherine is that trans girls are expected to do all the emotional labor that real people want and should not expect to be treated with dignity in return. I've heard a lot of things about Catherine, but maybe I'm biased. I've never played Dirge. I feel like I'm misspelling that. No, you got it. Dirge was overhated. The Circus Maximus is now the Circus Minimus. I don't know about all that. I did some routing, and I found a quest that was a little higher than my pay grade. I think I'm just going to leave it for now. Now, where's that desert housing complex? We gotta go. We have fast travel now, which is delightful for me. I agree that Dirge of Cerberus was overhated. I also agree that they stole an entire Newgrounds animation that a friend and I made. They stole it shot for shot, and I still have not been compensated by Squaresoft. I don't know if they'd merged with Enix at that point, but they both owe me money, is basically what I'm saying. And, you know, I've talked about this before. I know I have, because I posted those Newgrounds animations to the Discord, which, you know, they are there to see. And if you ever play Dirge of Cerberus, I think it's Chapter 2, you know? Chapter 2, shot for shot, the same as my Newgrounds animation. Why am I climbing up here? There's no purpose. There's no purpose to any of this. Vincent is more like a werewolf Sonic. I went to see The Spirits Within in theaters. I think I'm entitled to some compensation too. I've never seen Spirits Within. Am I like a fake Final Fantasy fan/hater? Do I need to up my, do I gotta pad my stats? Okay, well, according to this.com... Oh, wait, no, there's a guy here. Okay. Hello. Have you seen a movie I haven't seen? I spend all my time playing video games. You'd be amazed at how many movies I haven't seen. Aki from The Spirits Within was in Playboy. Remember that? I don't. My aunt took me since everyone knows I'm a nerd and have been a nerd my entire life. Well, that must have been a disappointing present. You're the guys who got those chips back for me, right? Boy, do I ever owe you one. I suppose you noticed those chips were YorHa, huh? Ha ha ha. Well, there's a reason for that. Let me introduce you to the new addition to my family. Uh-oh. What are we about to... Oh my gosh. Oh my golly, is that a boy 9S? I can't believe it. Your family? I always wanted family, you know? Or at least I was pretty sure I did. Seeing all the machines living together in the same area was starting to make me lonely. So I went and stole a broken down YorHa body. I'm hoping I can repair it and use it to kick off my very own family. Hello? Unbelievable. I know it isn't right, but I don't care. I need someone I can live with, someone I can protect. You won't tell anyone, will you? Please? I'm getting some pretty dark vibes off of this. Right now, the music isn't helping. I'm going to be real with you. The music's not doing any favors to anybody. Oh God. I think this is the forest. I definitely don't want to go over here. There's bad stuff over here. So I think we're just going to backtrack. We're going to go to Pascal's village now. I don't... Oh, I kind of wish I hadn't, you know? Cannot imagine being a fan of the most famous video game anthology and then expecting that the feature film from the same creatives would be closely related to existing entries and not its own entirely separate story. Was that what people didn't like about it? I've literally not seen it, so I don't even know. I don't know what all the rambunction is about concerning this film. I've seen the Final Fantasy 15 film 1.5 times. And, you know, I'm kind of on the fence on that one. We watched it together, actually. Pale wants to Hansel and Gretel, my sons. I feel like this guy found one of 9S's other bodies and is now keeping it against its will. And that's making me a little, you know, not the pleasedest. All right, let's go to Pascal's village. Just kind of a meh story. Oh, fair enough. For a second, I thought 2B had cat ears, and then got sad when my brain realized it wasn't. But it's a blue ribbon. Doesn't that make your brain happy? The characters were boring, and it was just a lot of desert and blah coloring. Ah, so it came out in the early 2000s then. Are there no other S's? I believe there are, but I think they only have one... I think they only have one scanner unit active at a time, and they all have the same personality, because they got rid of all the male YorHa androids, except Scanner 9, I think. That's what I think. I'm not 100 on that one, but that's what I think. We have a lot of dots around here on the map and in chat, and I'm going to try and tick them off before we go anywhere. Like, I'm just going to, like, call them names and stuff. I just realized what I sounded like. There's too many buildings. Why is there so many buildings? Alright. Hello, Jean-Paul. Remember this guy? Remember the Machine Lifeforms that all wanted to SSD? Hello? Ah, yes, I see. Dreams are the mind's I don't remember what voice I gave him before. Dreams are the mind's version of reality perfected. Hey, Jean-Paul, we have a delivery for you. The one and the same. One and the same, Dot. Kind of. Ah, allow me to see it all at once. I mean, just, you know, interesting. A letter, is it? A female machine asked us to deliver it to you. She said she could rely on you, but that you know pretty much everything. Yes, yes. Now, if I may, do you believe that existence precedes essence? Is this about the letter? No. Right, but shouldn't you maybe respond to the letter? Is one duty-bound to reply to every question spewed in their direction? If such is your claim, then what power was it who placed this burdensome yoke about my neck? This is a waste of time. Got that right. I have another gift for you. So we're not done. We're going to waste a little bit more time. Someone be proud of me. I haven't opened TikTok in a month. I'm kicking my bad habit. I'm very proud of you. Every time I open TikTok, I lose at least 3 to 5 hours to it. It's a problem. It's bad. A gift? Let me see. Here you go. Ah, yes, fascinating. The machine who gave this to us said you were both suspicious and alluring. It seems this so-called gift is nothing more than a piece of unadorned glass. Therefore, I can only surmise that... do you want us to bring a message back to the woman who gave this to you? Or a mere trifle? No. Okay, then. Let's go. I have another present for you. A present? Of what sort? It's a fossil. One of your followers asked us to deliver this to you. I see, I see. She said you were indescribably passionate when it came to learning, or something like that. A mechanical fossil. No use at all. Do you want us to tell her anything on your behalf, or... I'll not waste words on mere junk. Junk? Jean-Paul doesn't seem to appreciate these presents he's getting. I suppose we should go tell his followers exactly what he thinks of them, huh? They'll be waiting for some kind of reply. Which we're going to do later. We're not doing that now. I mean, we'll do it with this one. Because they're like right here or something. A level down, maybe? Fossil Pokemon. People name your favorite fossil Pokemon. I have to think what mine is. Mine is obvious. I don't have to say it. There you are. Well, what did the master have to say about my letter? Actually, he said it wasn't worthy of a response. I knew it. Isn't he the greatest? I can't get enough of him. You don't say. Well, another satisfied customer. You think your favorite is Archeops? You like Dracozolt and Arctozolt? My favorite is old. It's Kabuto. Alright, what's over here? I'm not sure if I can access over here. And this guy just wants money, but I will give him some. We're going to give this guy some money. That's only fair. And then we're going to talk to Pascal. That's what I think is going to happen. That's my opinion on what's going to happen. Okay. I think it's this way. We go this way. And just like me, you too will know where to go. I want to name my next pet Pascal. Is it Cradily or Cradily? What do you think? Pokemon names are hard sometimes. You have currently invested in me to the tune of 2,500 G. Would you possibly be able to invest in the inventions of the world's foremost genius? You bet, Orange Kid. Let's do it. You say Cradily? You say Cradily too? I just call it Lily? Oh, you're on a pet name basis with it. I see. Joy, elation. I'd not thought myself capable of such. And just between you and I know that if you provide enough of an investment, I'll be able to provide certain dividends in return. Now then, what are you... I'm just going to give him the big fat one. Give him the stack. Very wise, very wise. A shrewd investor knows to strike when the iron is hot. I look forward to a fruitful working relationship in the future. Quite. 2 days later. We're just standing here. Eureka! I've done it. Feast eyes and senses alike upon my new invention. A medium recovery. Oh, and a meteorite. And a reset +1 chip. An impact bracer. And some speed salve. Alas, but sadly, the staggering work of genius has exhausted my funding. Would you care to make a new investment in my efforts? Not right now, buddy. Pardon, you accuse me of clicking my tongue in your general direction? Horrors! I would not. I would never. I, after all, am nothing without you. Is this not true? Yeah, probably. Okay. We're going to leave now. We're going to go see what Pascal has to say. This is how I'm going to balance the stream. An hour of stupid side quests and an hour of me being stupid during story segments. And that's the way that we're going to hit the credits. Sometime before we all die of old age. Or the heat death of the universe. I don't know. Whichever comes first. Quick save. I like looking at Japanese names. Cradley's Japanese name is Uradal? Urinal?
Oh, it's 9S and 2B, yes?
Side missions are good? Oh, I want more lore. I want the lore.
Those machines cost quite the ruckus, don't you think?
Also, I don't think I thanked Jif for redeeming the drink one. Thank you for that. Thank you for the hydrate.
We need to talk.
NCPD.
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Alright, so what's the deal with your pacifism? It's a scam, right? Pascal, why did you choose not to fight? We've been alive for hundreds of years. We lost countless friends time and time again. But losing friends isn't what scares me. What scares me is the fact that I've grown used to seeing those I care about die all around me. That's why I decided I'd had enough.
Yes, 2B?
Alright, what about the aliens? Do you know anything about the aliens? The aliens? You mean the ones who created us? I'm sorry, there's not much I can tell you. We've been fighting for centuries without a single message from them. I guess you could say that the fact they never give us orders anymore is also a reason why we quit fighting.
Yes, 2B?
What about the other machines?
Pascal,
Yes, 2B?
aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
Wait, what? I love the abomination fossils a lot, but I hope one day we'll see them in their complete forms. Want to see Velozolt, Dunkleovish, Dragostego, and Arctoples? One can only hope. How long till we realize that Voyager's cam is actually AI generated? What do you mean? Are you asking to see my feet and fingers? For proof? I like the lore of them, based on actual British museums, fucking up putting fossils together. That is really funny. Didn't mean to out it like that. It's alright, bro.
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You know the one that we barely beat? We barely did it.
You mean that singing thing?
Feet cam when. You would just see my toes like nervously scrunching and flexing. Nobody wants to see that.
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but...
Forest Kingdom?
Yes, it's a vast woodland area not far from
God
here.
damn it. Two cams at all times. Call me Two Cam Sam. There's a woodland.
There's a group of machines there attempting to build a nation of sorts. They're quite hostile to outsiders, however. We can't so much as go near the place.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have been rather rough there lately.
This Forest Kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
And we will. Right now. We're going to do it right this instant. As soon as we find the way out of here, we're going. I crinkle my toes. That's fucking hot. That's not what I said. I said scrunch and flex. And that's really all toes can do. So I don't understand why that's exciting. You know? It'd be like, oh baby, show me your elbow. Show it straighten and then bend. Wow, so spicy, so hot. I can't believe it. Oog. Caveman noises.
Hey, stop right this instant.
Oh shit.
Get away from me, dummy!
We just stumbled into a domestic.
What was all that about?
No idea.
My weenus. You have nice elbows. I don't. Look at them. This thing could blot out the sun. All right, what's going on here? People get hot and bothered over sneezing? I guess that's true. Excuse me, can I ask you what just happened? Oh, this is so embarrassing, but if you must know, I was arguing with my child. You don't say. That boy just refuses to listen to me, and now he's gone and run off to who knows where. Oh, she's got lipstick. That's fun. This is terribly forward of me, but would you mind finding him and bringing him home? I'd go myself, but I'd never survive out there on my own. Okay, sure. Don't like my eyeballs, I have contacts. People are into eyeball licking. Ew. Ew. PewDiePie did a video on people getting off over sneezing, and he found a Marzia compilation of her sneezing, and he was upset. I would be too. Look at you, you big softy. All right. We got to squabble up. And the child ran off in this direction, so I guess they're in this direction.
What?
When do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but...
I felt kind of bad for iDubbbz for a while there. You know? Not so much now. But, you know. I don't think iDubbbz has actually done anything wrong. I just... Okay. I'll weigh in. I'll weigh in on my thoughts here, so there's no room for confusion. You know? I don't want people to walk away confused. I think it's good that he dunked on Ethan Klein. Ethan Klein is crashing out.
2B. Come in, 2B.
Hold that
I
thought.
read you, operator. Go ahead.
It looks like the transporter we installed in the city ruins has gone offline.
God damn it.
Our surface activity is going to be severely limited until we get it fixed. Can you head over there and get it working again when you have a sec?
That's all
Will
I've
do.
been doing.
Thanks, 2B. Sending the details now.
You knew Anissa as a streamer?
Mail notification received from access point.
I'll check the mail when I check it. I knew Anissa as a streamer before I...
Analysis. Non-functioning transporters can result in serious limitations to data uploading and other vital mission activities. Recommend repairing transporter as quickly as possible.
Understood.
Proposal. Continue to provide care for this pod.
Proposal. Shut the fuck up while I'm talking. Okay. I knew Anissa as a streamer before I knew she was with iDubbbz, and I think she's really bad, and I've never liked her. Really bad vibes for me. I have no idea anything about her. I don't know. I don't know what her deal is. Got to take the feet picks approach and understand that sneezes are a commodity, not to be shared willy-nilly. In what form is H3H3 crashing out anyway? Oh, I'll get into it. I'm on team I hate H3H3. I hate iDubbbz. I hate Anissa. I hate Hassan. That's probably the correct take. Okay. Ethan and Hila have been crashing out pretty hard since October 7th, right? And I don't want to get too, like, hyper-political in here, but Israel bad. Yeah? Yeah. Israel bad. And Ethan and Hila are very, like, Israel bad for the 2 seconds people stop watching. Okay, let's start dunking on Palestinians and blaming Arabs for everything and defending everything Israel does and calling anyone who disagrees with us or points out Zionism where it rightly exists, anti-Semites, and let's start like going after people where they live, their jobs, their schools. Let's try suing just like random people for having takes on Reddit that we disagree with. It's a lot. it's a lot going on, you know. And iDupes found that to be, you know, a little not great, and so he did a content cop on Ethan, you know, and Ethan responded, you know, as one might when they find that their friend has just betrayed them publicly. He called the sword from Bleach the swastika sword. Those of you who don't know, it's a thin black sword with a manji for a hilt, you know, and people love to decide that's a swastika all the time. And so I guess where is this? This is our camp, right? Why doesn't this one work? What are you talking about? All right, well, I guess we're going to go back to camp. Where's the the closest vending machine? Yeah. That's what I want. I want to vend. I only thought it was weird of Hassan because he literally called it the Nazi sword. See, that's okay. I'm willing to give that, you know, some weird points because I don't know whether or not he was a fan of Bleach before purchasing the sword, right? I feel like that probably matters a little bit. Like if you just saw a sword that has a hilt that kind of looks like a swastika and that's why he bought it, kind of sussy-wussy. Wonder if they'll try to cancel the town of Swastika, Ontario. I didn't even know. I didn't even know there was one. So, you know, yeah. When iDubbbz used to make a lot of content saying words you really shouldn't be saying, you know, and making jokes you probably shouldn't be making. But it was a different time, right? It was a different YouTube. It was a filthy frank YouTube. And then iDubbbz got with Anissa, and she does OnlyFans, and all of his fans turned on him, called him a cuck. Apparently it's a problem that his girlfriend's a sex worker. I didn't get it, right?
Mail received from command.
He apparently found empathy through having a girlfriend. That's great for him, too. You know, same, honestly. So I didn't really have a problem with iDubbbz at all. And I still don't really, but I also think that him, like, weighing in on the whole Ethan and Hila thing in such a public manner is kind of not good. I wouldn't have, personally. But that's just me. Okay. So this thing has the thing on it, but there's no thing. Do I transport... Is that the thing? I mean, that's the one that's turned off. All right. I don't know anything about these people except for vague details about Klein, and it feels really fucked up that the hill these people want to die on is I want brown people eliminated, but this isn't racism or bad in any way. No, it's Human Torch. I'm going to assume that those two are connected. Yeah, those two messages in chat. I also think it's really stupid and fucked up that iDubbbz said he couldn't go to Max Mofo's wedding because Anissa's tattoo hurt when Joji scheduled a world tour around his friend's wedding. I'm confused. Is she the girl that lived? I don't know who these people are at all, but also Free Palestine? True. Yeah, so Ethan Klein and Hila Klein are prominent YouTube personalities, creators. They've been around basically since like the start of YouTube. They used to make like jokey meme videos. Then they did like right-wing grifty stuff for a little while. And then they took like a hard shift to the left. And now that October 7th has happened, they've basically become out-and-out Zionists while denying that they're Zionists. And Yeah, not the best. They're both Jewish. Hila is Israeli-born, I believe, and Ethan Klein was born in America. I'm not 100% sure. Not that it really matters, but you know.
Alert. Hostile machine
That's why they
lifeforms
feel like they
detected in
can
the
weigh in
vicinity
on
of the
this, and
non-functioning
anybody who has an
transporter.
opinion cannot
Jamming
weigh in on
signals
this,
detected.
regardless of how
Hypothesis.
awful their takes are.
Transporter malfunction is
Yeah.
due to enemy jamming signals.
Context.
Is that all of them?
Ethan's
Let's
from
check
California?
This thing out.
Okay. Oh, that's a big boy. Look at this guy. I think we fought one of these before, but I wasn't paying attention. Holy crumbs. My milkshake is bringing them all to the yard. Hello? Didn't realize it was going to be this popular out here. I don't know how we got onto this. How did we start talking? I think someone called iDubbbz a cuck. I think that might have been it. Yeah, iDubbbz's fans felt disenfranchised and abandoned by him because he wasn't willing to say the N-word anymore in his videos.
Careful, 2B. I'm picking up hostiles.
There's a lot going on around here, you know? There's a lot happening.
I don't see any damage.
Analysis.
And the
Transporter
F
is
word,
now
yes.
operational.
The F slur.
This is YorHa Unit 2B. Connect me to Bunker Operator 60.
I like
Oh,
6-0.
hello, 2B. Operator 60 here.
The transporter was being jammed by Machine Lifeforms. It should be working now.
Looks green on my end, 2B. Nice work. I'll let Command know right away. I'll also be sending over a little reward for all your hard work.
Roger.
You know, 2B, I'm a little jealous. Don't get me wrong, I know all this fighting isn't easy for you, but you get to see all these new and amazing things out there. It might be nice to visit the surface sometime, you know? That's all.
I see.
Right. Apologies for the unnecessary chatter. Anyway, Operator 60 out.
2B seems like fun. Let's read our emails. They're piling up, honestly. All right, Operator 60. Confidential mission details. Your new mission is to capture renegade YorHa members. Not only did these members go AWOL, but we have confirmed that they engaged in unlawful conduct, including the theft of Resistance resources. Do you guys say resources or resources? Resources? I'm not normal. 2B gets to see a vending machine. It's exciting. They are to be taken into custody as soon as possible. Operator 60. Note that this is a direct order from the commander. Forwarding it is forbidden. You say resources? Okay, cool. One other person says it like me. I'm saying it right. Mission notification from 60. As I mentioned over laser communications. What? Laser communications. The access point in the center of the city ruins is malfunctioning, and its data upload functions, transporter functions, and more are currently halted. According to the analysis team, possible causes include a faulty forwarding terminal, or perhaps even radio interference being emitted by enemies in the area. Please head to the site and check it out when you can, okay? Thanks, Operator 60. And we just did that. From the commander. Order annulment. Search order annulment. Recently, a search order was issued for a YorHa member who was in possession of secret information chips. As this individual has since been found, the order is now withdrawn. As a further note, the member in question had been killed by a machine lifeform. However, our search team still managed to recover the information chips. They also located the corpse of another Resistance member nearby. We're currently investigating if the two issues are connected. Oh shit, we were just there. We just talked to them. It had very serial killer vibes. Resources? I'm 60. Don't British people say it the second way? I don't know. Guys throw rocks at Pale until he replays Cyberpunk. Don't bully me. Sender 60. 2B, thank you so much for repairing that access point. Sorry I'm always putting you through so much trouble, but I've sent along a little reward for all your hard work. Hope you like it. 60. All right, cool. We're all caught up now. I do remember...
Operator 60 to 2B.
God damn it.
Be aware that the following transmission is classified Privilege Level 5. A group of YorHa fighters deployed to the city ruins have deserted. We need you to take care of them immediately. But don't get yourself hurt, alright?
Resources is very
YorHa
what
members
and
deserting?
which.
And attacking the Resistance, no less?
Proposal. Rogue YorHa units should be captured and detained in order to keep collateral damage at a minimum.
Detained? Easy for you to say.
I mean, you know, I'd like to move on with the... Okay. 2B is too oblivious to be a disaster lesbian, which I thought impossible. I think she's just holding her cards close to her chest. Her ample, windowed chest. We have so much shit now out here. What about that child? Wasn't there like a crying baby or something out there in the mist? Did we not hear like a wah-wah? I thought I heard a wah-wah. So it was a little kid robot, like, ah, mommy, right? Was I imagining that? Yeah. Hey, you'll leave that little mutton chop alone out here. Hello. Hey, bud. Nice overalls.
Easy there, little guy.
They're painted on.
It's all right. You weren't scared, were you?
We should leave before more enemies arrive.
Come on, kid. Don't be unreasonable. Any ideas, 2B? I've never dealt with a snot-nosed machine before.
You got me.
Uh-oh.
That's very true.
More enemies incoming.
Oh, shit.
I'm on.
Where are they coming from? Cotton Eye Joe? Did I make that joke last stream? I feel like I did. See that? I embedded one of their heads in the wall. You don't want it with me. Oh, fuck. They want it with him. Stop! Stop it! Alright. I mean, relatable, but... This is a weird time to be having this kind of crisis, honestly. Like, look at all this. There's so much hostility. There's so much hostility. Yeah, get him with the grab. Get him with the grab nav. Are we good? I like Irish and Scottish accents, and I like the Scouse accent. Are we Gucci?
Are you finished?
I like Irish accents.
Your mother is worried about you. She sent us here to find you. So quit with the whining and let us take you home already.
Are we actually? Oh, okay. I guess we're doing an escort.
Stay close, all right?
Like this.
Don't go wandering off.
Hey, mister. Was Mommy really worried about me?
She sure was. So let's go home and have you apologize, all right?
I don't think we've seen any android children yet, Ja Rogue. Just seen these little fucking nerds. NieR is about motherhood, just like other M and Bloodborne. True! Dude, Bloodborne is about, the entire, like, female reproductive process. You know? 9S is playing it ear by ear. Or playing it by ear and kind of a sarcastic jerk, but sometimes decent at this. He seems to like the kids. He seems to do okay with the Machine Lifeform chidlers. But, you know, good on him. Like, who has a circular saw for nipples? For real. Like, let's be honest about it. It is, and anyone who says it isn't should read more, right? I mean, sure. It's also about digging too deep and finding aliens. Bloodborne is about a lot of things. That's why it's one of the best stories that From Software has produced. Why not both? Yeah. There's honestly a lot going on in Bloodborne. You can't really nail it all down with a single summary. I also wish that this is how I walked. Oh. Oh, there they are. Okay, I thought someone was walking in, but it was actually the sound of guns. You're just gonna keep running away, huh? Okay, well then, yeah, I guess I'll just keep firing. I wanted to swing. I wanted to swing on these haters. Like David. David Hayter. Return to Kingsfield. I haven't played any of the Kingsfield games, but I have watched like a 7-hour K-Bash video essay on Kingsfield, and it looks pretty cool. It also looks pretty brutal. It also looks pretty From Software before they found success. All of those things. I love... I'm going to be real with you guys. My stream setup is so, like, low rent for a lot of reasons, but, you know. I really like that the PlayStation 5 HD camera has this auto key function that just decides what to cover up and what not, but still just has like this poor little cookie cutout of me. The lines don't like line up at all. It looks so silly, and I really like it. It's kind of my favorite thing. Yeah, that kid barely even took any damage. I'm feeling pretty confident right now. Pale as a gingerbread man, specifically the one from Shrek. Yeah, I'm missing a leg. That's me. That's me out here. Oh, I can tell you guys, one of the greatest humiliations I've ever suffered today. Sly ate it. I'm playing Trails from Zero, which is a game in the Legend of Heroes series. Very good series. If you haven't played it, you are missing out. It's like the best RPG series ever. Especially Trails in the Sky. Anyway, I was playing poker in it for things. And I'm just going to hang off on this for a second. I was playing poker in it for reasons. I have a humiliation fetish. No, not really. And I'd won like 4 hands of poker in this game, and you can only play 5 hands, right? Hey, Markram, welcome to the stream. You can only win like 5 hands before you get the maximum payout. So I'm on hand 5, yeah, and the community is 3 cards, and then you get 3 cards, and then you can choose to hold on to or swap out any of those 3 cards once, and then you have to play your hand versus what's on the table, and those 6 cards you make a hand of 5 out of them, right? You can win 5 hands, slap. So this is what the community had. The community had, these aren't the exact card numbers, but basically these are the cards that ended up happening. I just don't want to confuse you guys. So the community had 4, 5, and 6, and then I had ace, 2, and 3, right? So that's a straight in 2 directions. Ace, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Both of those would give me a straight, and I would have won. I picked ace, 2, 3, 4, and 6 due to a misclick, and I lost. I lost the maximum payout. I lost the 5th hand, and it couldn't have handed me a clearer win on a more shimmering platter. You're back. Thank you so much for bringing him home. I'm tilted. I'm pretty tilted about it. Selfish child, how dare you make me worry like that? Hey, no need to get all angry about this. You lost maximum payout and won max pain. You're so right. That's really good. That's a good one. And true. And equally traumatic, honestly. Mommy, no, don't cry. Do you have any idea how worried I was? They have the same voice. I'm sorry, Mommy, please don't cry. I'm sorry too, my darling. I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, don't guilt trip your children. Oh, Mommy. Go on, honey. Get yourself home. They all have the same voice. Yeah, exactly. It's not me, it's them. I'm just helping. I have to thank these nice people for helping you. Okay, bye-bye, androids. All right, you little fucker. Get out of here. Yeah, Pascal has a surprisingly humanish voice. I swear, sometimes I think that child's mind is just a bunch of bolts rattling around an empty pail. I never imagined how hard it would be to disconnect from the network. So just for some context, the network is basically a hive mind that all the machine life forms are hooked up to. It's what provides them orders. It's what provides them purpose. It's what provides them shared intelligence. That's one of the scariest things about these machine life forms is any group of them that you're fighting, anywhere, whatever tactics they use, they'll learn those tactics and share them with every other machine life form. Now that tactic won't work anymore. Now you got to try again. And they're infinitely manufacturing. This is how all of this happened. However, there are machine life forms that disconnected from the network. They're no longer part of the hive mind, such as Pascal's village and a few of the other machine life forms that we're going to meet. Yeah. We're constantly misunderstanding each other. Still, on those rare occasions where we connect, it makes me so very happy. Also, these machine life forms look incredibly simple. Like, look at them. They're so simple looking. They're goofy. But their internal, like, wiring, mechanics, structure, the entire, like, structure of them internally is insanely complex. Like, way more than anything humans could ever come up with, including the androids that we're playing right now. Yeah. I can see that. Thank you again for bringing him home. This isn't much, but I'd very like you to have it. Cool. We got some batteries and some deadly heal, some money. All of those things are my favorite thing. If I was a Let's Player, I would make all the robot voices Microsoft's have. Also, I finished listening to the audiobook of Marley and Me last night while I was cleaning up in Cyberpunk. It was the most painful story ever. Don't read it. Isn't that the one about the little dog? It was like a beagle. Mutual understanding without a network sounds tough. True, but it also seems kind of fun. To be? Calling things fun? Wah? Alright, we're just going to go to the forest. I refuse to be held up any longer by these monkey shines. You know, this is serious. This game is serious. This whole situation is serious. Can't be sitting around punching moose, playing with little goofballs. The fictional beagle was Shiloh. Marley was a golden retriever. It's a shame that every single awarded chip is dog shit because they take maximum memory. They really do. Which is why I haven't been fucking with them.
This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
Oh. Consumerism makes me want to. Alright, well, let's take a look around. The Marley and Me movie was Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston. And just with that alone, you've already told me the tenor of that film. And I'm good. I'm alright. I'm fine. How is the audiobook, though? It's a dead mall. Welcome to America. Alright, we got some animal bait. Kirby did abandoned shopping mall better. True. True. Twice, actually. True. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. And by that, I mean let's get the fuck into here. I guess we can't get the fuck into here just yet. Is there more for me to see? I feel like I've seen it. Dead mall. Right? I get it. Am I really? Okay, whatever. We're just going to keep looking around. There's no need to panic yet. We can just take in the atmosphere. You know, enjoy ourselves. What if I jump in the water here? No? Okay. I judge every person who bought Dead Rising instead of Lollipop Chainsaw. Jiff! Did they come out around the same time? Why won't that open? There must be like another way to go. Maybe I go up the elevator and I run around up here? No? Okay. Dead Rising is one of my favorite series, even though it's kind of jank, actually. I've only played the first one, and it was okay. It made me not want to play the others, though. Okay. Let's check out our quests, because this is not making a whole lot of sense to me. Vroom vroom. Does it not say which the... Do I have to take out... I might have to take out the betrayers. I might have to take out the betrayers before I can move forward. I think. I don't actually know, but I guess that's what I'm going to do. So the forest is going to have to wait, because the door doesn't want to open. Meow. Meow. I think Lollipop Chainsaw would be a preem stream game if we were still taking Sly suggestions. We're always taking Sly suggestions. We're always taking all suggestions. The only issue right now is me. I used to stream a lot. Like a lot. Is that a white moose? We used to stream a lot. And now I don't really stream all that much. I no longer have the spoons to do it as often as I'd like. And that severely hurts the amount of stream playthroughs we can even do in a year. Which stinks. I don't like it. Personally, myself. This guy, right here, talking at you. Pale Voyager, nice to meet you. Okay, I know what that is. So I guess the betrayers are like over here or something. Meow. Meow. I also suggest Pale to just play the blueprints because it's a puzzle game, and I don't think Pale has the gumption to play a puzzle game on stream. I don't have the gumption to play a puzzle game in real life. It's kind of like a mix of not being very good at them, but also not enjoying them. Like I don't get like a neat when I solve them. I get more like a, you know, the release of a clenching anus. And exasperation. You know, like I feel like I'm worse for having gone through that, but I survived. But at what cost? Pale would hate blueprints. It's hard to keep up with things nowadays. It is. It is hard. There's so many games I want to stream. I just like I don't have the mental fortitude for it anymore, which blows. Because I'm still very passionate about doing these playthroughs. Also, should there not be, like, a betrayer around here? Someone with their dogs out? The grippers just slapping back and forth? With no consideration for the rules? Oh, is it you? Are you the betrayer? Can I... Oh, okay. Hello. I'm going to try and repair some of its damaged circuits. Why? So we can learn more about the machines. Don't you think it's at least worth a shot? If you say so. I'm going to need a pristine screw in order to finish the repairs. Of course you will. We might be able to find one in the remains of other enemies. Pod, search for the locations of relevant enemies.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
You know, I'm still not sure any of this is a good idea.
The more data we have, the better, right?
He is trying to educate out of racism, that's true.
We can't seem to locate the...
Maybe we should ask...
Ah!
Operator 210 here. Go ahead.
9S to Operator. Quick question. Do you know where we might find a pristine screw?
According to our records, that
Right
material can be obtained from the bodies of large bipedal machine lifeforms.
Thanks, Operator. 9S out.
Is
I
it
remember
bipedal?
seeing large two-legged machines in the desert.
Let's go.
I thought it was bipedal. I don't actually want to go to the desert right now. I'm going to be real. So where are these deserters? Because I feel like I was lied to just now. I'm pretty sure, yeah, YorHa betrayers. So what, is that like on top of it? Whatever, I'm going to go over here. Maybe I'll have more luck over here with some betrayers. You say it by, well, wait. The by part isn't what's in question here. It's the, do you say pedal or pedal? Are you doing like a little bit of a peed? Do you want to actually know? Yes, they're on top? Okay, cool. Then I guess I'm climbing up. Thank goodness Jazz recently beat this game, or I'd be nowhere. Where are the quadrupedal robots? I think we've actually encountered at least one, but they kind of float. They float around. They be floating. They're on angles? Okay, so that was like my initial thing, but then I got like distracted by angles. Oh, don't worry, Jazz. I know who Angles is, at the very least. At least that. You know? Oh, come the shit on, dude. Bro. Homie. I can't believe this game sometimes. Honestly. Oh, hey. More treasure I can't open. Jeez Louise. This makes everything complicated. I thought I could, like, get up to the top in short order. And it turns out I can't do nothing. I can't get legit copies of Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. I can't win a hand of poker that's practically placed in my lap in Trails from Zero. I think Falcom just hates me. Tried to Reddit how to say bipedal, and the top comment is normal legs. Sounds about right. Shouldn't have trusted the latter. You're right. That was my first and last mistake. But it won't be my first or last. I don't know if it's me, but you seem to be desynced a little. Oh, come on. I don't know what to do about that. I don't have like any tools on this side of the thing. The only thing I'd be able to do is like stop the stream and start it, but then I'd have to stitch the pieces together, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that one. I don't want to doo-doo. Hello? Oh, is there really no one up here either? Whose butt do I gotta sniff to get a deserter around here? Hello? Just deserting all by ourselves out here. Got a little bit of critical there. I'm feeling pretty critical right now of this game. Ass. Wait, okay, maybe I can go up here. Something I noticed. We get desync on all Twitch streams we watch. Just started the last few months. Damn, that sucks. I genuinely don't know where this person is. They're not at the top, Jazz. You lied. You told a Fibonacci sequence into my ear. And now what? Huh? Alright, fuck. I'll find this one later too then, I guess. On top of angles? Alright. Jesus Louises. There's no pausing this. They gotta be somewhere. They're probably on one of the floors of the building. I'll figure them out later. Maybe. I don't know. Your way down the cyberpunk hole, and most of my feed has been people playing it. None of the men I've watched have customized their characters. That's disappointing. I didn't get nearly as much verticality as I did last time. Do you guys find it kind of weird that like every single one of these streams is just like an absolute nightmare? Is that just like me? It's probably just me. Alright, I climb up to the top. I did at least a little customization, but not every part. I spend hours in character creators. Like full-on hours. You don't find it weird? Alright, cool. It's just me? Alright. Can't trust ladders, can't trust Jazz. That's what I'm learning. Okay. Betrayal. Thy name is YorHa. Where the fuck and fudge are you? These rotten little turds don't even exist. I'm pretty sure of it. You know? Like, what the heck? What the heck and shit? Like, they're not up there. That's not where they are. Maybe you have to do them in order? That's weird. I don't remember it being like this. This game just hates me. Dog. It hates me the most. Okay. Where was the third one? Alright, over here. Right? Yeah. We'll try that one next. Christ on a cracker. I have a full-on storyline in my head for each of my V-Life paths. I'm deep in RP mode. I think that you do your best deep in RP mode. So I'm glad. I'm glad for you. Let me guess. They're under the bridge, but also on top of the bridge. They're actually on top of a skyscraper that I can't access. Positive I know where this one is, so if it fucks up this game did it dirty. Okay, well, I guess we'll see. I'll take any opportunity to blame anyone but myself. Deep in DP mode. Sounds about right, too. All right, where are you? Are you here to betray me?
They're from YorHa.
There we go.
Alert. Targets are rogue units 22B and 64B, currently designated for detention.
I didn't know personalities went that high.
Prepare to engage and inform the captain!
Got it! You're both currently wanted by command for desertion. Disengage and surrender immediately.
Yeah, you're a couple booty heads. Honestly, if you want my input, I think that you could probably be like a little less stinky. We're being real. Why is everyone better at this game than me? There you go. You can have some of that. No music. All ash. No Ketchum. Where are you going? Come back. I'm not done losing to you. Eats the music. That's what it's there for. Well, at least I'm getting a lot of finishers. You know, it's making it look like I half know how to play this game.
The captain is ordering
I feel like in Pittsburgh, personalities don't go up to 64, right?
They got away.
Song of the Ancients. Oh, that's why it's in order. Because I have to chase them. That makes more sense. Hey, Yoko Taro, maybe, and you know, maybe this is just me being like a little entitled whiny butt with cheeks aflamed from entitlement. Maybe don't place 3 possible quest objectives if 2 of them are duds. You know? That's all I'm saying. And I don't say much. I've been silent pretty much this entire stream. Before we hang up our boots, I'd at least like to get this quest out of the way. I feel like we've accomplished nothing today. Just bumming me out. I am bum number 1. You bitch! Yoko Taro should like feet like Miyazaki. I know he likes something. Androids have more personalities than most localities, right? Also bars. Yeah, I seriously thought they stopped somewhere in the 20s. I didn't know that like 64 was up there. I don't even know if that's the max level. That's crazy. Triangles again. There we go.
Alert. Targets are
hey, stupid!
and 64B.
I'm back.
Designated for detention.
Aru.
I'll kill you!
Can I knock them off? If it's not the max, I want to be 69. The max. Julie Winters. Oh, shit. See what I did? Oh, I see it. I love the max so much. It's my favorite comic book. It's my favorite one. I want to be A256 just to be annoying to say. That's another thing that I'm uncertain of. Are attack types in particular letter then number? Because everyone else is number then letter. Or is it like... I don't want to finish that sentence just yet, but we'll find out. We'll see. We'll see what I think later. My favorite comic book is Watchmen because I'm edgy. I've never read it. I've only seen that one film by Walter Cronkite. You know the one. It came out in the summer of 2015. Walter Cronkite played every single character. Are they dead now? Oh shit.
64B.
It's 8B.
What the hell?
Alert. Target is former YorHa Captain 8B. Currently wanted for desertion.
I guess that answers that question.
Disable and detain at once.
You did this!
I did.
Please, you have to stop fighting.
Shut up! You don't know anything!
Look, now that I've bombed your friends, now is the time for peace. I just learned that recently.
Long-range attacks.
Destroy? What happened
Alright,
to
well,
detain?
here, have one of these. There you go. A little bit of a laser for you. To mimic my level of focus. Laser communication, laser focus. Laser pod. The lasers are breeding again. Dude, she's so full of U-pipes. That's crazy. See all the U-pipes that went flying off of her? Look, pay attention. Look at all these U-pipes. Oh, I didn't do it that time. Can I send you a video of my copy of Watchmen to brag about? Oh, okay. You should. I like brags. I brag about my shit all the time. I'm like at the level of bragging because I've been like, you know, impoverished when it comes to displaying anything most of my life. I can do it now. What about me pipes? Nobody ever asks about me pipes. Like anytime anyone mentions a game that I own, I like instinctively go and take a picture of it or like pull it out and show it to them. Why is it YorHa instead of Usha? I don't. Oh, Usha. I get it now. No, at first I didn't. I'd like Pale to have self-esteem one day. Impossible. I don't even have regular Steam. My library is tiny. You obtained a weapon. Type 4.0 Lance.
All units destroyed.
Okay.
Black box signals confirmed offline.
I pull it out to show
Mission
him.
complete.
We killed them. Our fellow units.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not a good look.
Why the hell did they steal from the Resistance in the first place? You think Anemone might know something, 2B?
Let's find out.
Can you Dragoon dive? Let's Dragoon dive off of Engels. Just hang on a second. I need to see this new weapon for myself. You know, just what kind of new weapon are we talking about here? You know, what's going on? It's vaguely stronger than what I currently have, and therefore, I'll equip it. I can be your angle, or I can be your devil. I'm 14, and that's deep. Okay, well, we got to get some air first. Oh, look at that. That's lovely. All right. Aw, I didn't hit the ground with it. All right, I found a new way of landing that I like, I think. I like to not have faces on my weapons, to be honest, so yeah, you know. It probably serves like a double honor. This is the wrong way. It's always the wrong way. Dragoon is my favorite FF job because I'm edgy. You've been saying you're edgy a lot tonight. You're like maximum edge. We're all gonna cut ourselves on you. You're so edgy. This is top tier commentary. This is why you show up every week. Can 9S ground pound? I don't know.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
We can't control 9S. All right, what's going on? Yes, can I help you? We need to check something with you, actually. Can you tell us about the YorHa soldiers who were stealing your supplies? This is the first I've heard of it. Huh? I mean, we keep our supplies in multiple locations, but so, as far as I know, nothing's gone missing. I see. Well, thanks. We gotta put pool noodles on Sly, that's true.
So it turns out those soldiers didn't actually steal anything. Which means... what?
Cold blood, baby.
9S to command. Come in.
Operator 210 here. Go ahead.
It's about the YorHa soldiers who deserted.
Copy that, 9S. We've confirmed their status on this end.
No, but I mean... the Resistance says that none of their supplies are actually missing. So what's going on here?
I lack access to the data concerning this mission.
Huh?
The order came from the commander herself.
What? Operator, I don't understand.
Be careful, 9S. I have no further information.
Huh? Operator?
Uh-oh.
Operator? The hell is that all about?
That reeks of conspiracy. 2B doesn't seem to be too concerned.
We're here to fight. That's all.
All right. Well, we've completed the betrayers, which hopefully means... I'm not going to read that email right now. Hopefully means that we can go to the forest? Question mark? Because, like, this is kind of driving me nuts. Yar. Am I close here? I think probably this is near the factory. No, that's not right. Near the tower? I think it's near the tower. That's where I want to be. We killed our allies and they didn't even... Oops. And they... Oh. And they didn't even do it. Big oof. I do like to bumper car people. It's the same reason why I can't open doors normally in RDR2. They're swung open on the hinges only. It's true. You barrel through doors. I think things are getting a bit suspicious. I agree. I'm glad we were used to be hatchet men. This is good. Pale ignores my emails all the time. I don't actually send emails. That's why I ignore them. They don't exist. We're doing excellent work here. I certainly am. I've got nothing but confidence going forward that we're going to cross this bridge. We're going to cross this bridge, and that door is going to open. All because we completed YorHa Betrayers. A side quest this game gave no indication was tied to this at all. You know? I feel pretty confident. I feel pretty comfortable that we're gonna
this
waltz
must be the commercial structure
right
Pascal
in
was
here.
talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
The repeated dialogue gives me confidence too. You know, and then I'm just gonna walk right up here, and it's still locked. God damn it! How do I get in here? What's the way? How do I get in? Ah! Why is this not super obvious? I feel like I was trapped here before, the first time I played this. Feeling like a dumb goose. Okay, it seems like maybe over here? That's where I just was. Maybe over here? You need the key if it's locked? I think probably what happened is there's just like a way through that I'm not
No
seeing.
getting through here.
God damn it.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage?
Yeah, it's like that. Okay. All right.
If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine lifeforms detected above our position.
Does that mean friendship? No, it sure doesn't. If you're a grass-type trainer, you can just touch your Pokemon to go touch grass. Oh, dude, true.
Forest King.
You're getting distracted.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat was never meant to be my forte.
Ow, ow. Oh, I guess you won't rush me while I'm shooting you. All hail the Forest King. Hell yeah. Alright, can I engage with this button yet? I mean, we've made progress. There's not like a no symbol over it anymore. Clearly you did hit the Yoko Taro trigger for the door. See, the battle music is still playing. Okay, so it said they ran away. So do I chase them out here? No, because the shutter closed. There's no way out now. Okay, let's let's go up here. Hell's just so obsessed with this button. I get it. I mean, you should get it. It's a delightful button. Why am I meeting friction? There's still a man here to kill. Yeah, I know, but I'm not seeing them. Oh, I see them. Wow, you're just gonna fucking wallflower me like that? That's crazy.
It's going to explode.
I'm going to explode. With excitement, it's a meal.
Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Whoa.
Wait, what? No.
Good idea.
No!
Oh.
Okay, what was that?
Good news, guys. The way's open. Is this a sequel to NieR? You know, I think it might be, Dot. It's really funny because leading up to this game's release, Yoko Taro was like, they're not connected. These games aren't connected. Look at the timeline. They're so far apart. How could they be connected? Silly. Silly consumer. Anyway, we're going to enter the Forest Kingdom next time, I think. Whew. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the stream. I appreciate everyone who showed up. I appreciate everyone who stayed even more. If you like me, please follow me, Pale Voyager, on Blue Sky, Pale Voyager on YouTube. Join the Discord. Be a part of the community. I did it. The next NieR Automata stream is probably going to be Sunday or Tuesday, one of those 2 days. You know, we'll get there when we get there. So until then, please take the sweetest care of yourselves. I will do the same. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Report. No damage detected.
Me too, buddy. Me too. See if I can raid somebody. If 2B and Samus ever happened, who would top? That's a very important question that I don't have the answer to. Yeah, thanks a lot for being here, guys. It's nice. It's good. Okay, who can I jump in on? I don't want to keep like jumping in on birds all the time. Sword of Berserk is streaming Clair Obscure, so we're gonna raid Sword of Berserk. I think Samus would and 2B would pretend to hate it. You might be onto something. I don't know. I think 2B would like start ambiguous and then turn the whole thing around. You're welcome, Mimi. Thank you so much for staying up and being a part of it all. So I'm going to crush myself into a tiny cube and just rattle around for a bit. So until then, you know, I'll see you guys. That's it. Stream's over. Everybody out.